Hi, my name is David Yepes. I'm from Colombia.
And I'm Liz Rudolph from the US.
And we are currently living here in Colombia. How we're currently dealing with the coronavirus? Well, we stay at home all day. I live with my parents, so we stay everybody here.
Okay,
Also,
we're like a quarantine.
yes, also government has declared an obligatory quarantine. Everybody has to stay at home till April 13th. Usually here where we live is very busy, but right now not everybody can go. Just a few people can go just to buy groceries and medicines. Basically.
Just one person from every family member. Every family can go to the store at a time.
So that's how we're doing. We stay here. I work from home, so there's not like a big difference, you know. Sometimes I used to go to meetings and stuff, but there's not a big difference for me. So, but for everybody, it's a big deal.
Okay, bars are closed. All sporting events and things aren't happening.
No.
It's
It's quiet.
Alright, so our pantry's pretty well stocked. We have like 5 people living here, so we're covered. Right now we have our snacks here, mangoes. We have plenty of cooking oil, which is very important here. We have lots of rice. This is full, and we've got like 10 pounds here. We have our spices and everything. Peanut butter, very important. We have the fridge. Oh, plenty of eggs. In our fridge here, we've got our fruits and vegetables. Lots of those.
Plantains.
See, plantains,
Onions.
onions, strawberries, everything pretty much. Agua panela, we use that to kind of like a tea. It's sugar cane. It helps with like when you're not feeling super great, you drink it, helps you feel better.
Milk.
Milk.
They have
Blueberries. Lots of things that are good for your antioxidants and stuff. And then all the meats. I don't even know what we have.
What kind of meats do we eat here?
Pork, chicken, beef, mostly. We also have like goat and stuff, which is not normal in the U.S., but it's pretty good. Pretty much everything. They don't waste anything here, which is good. They eat whatever they can.
Okay, what is our go-to meal during quarantine? Well, pretty much here in Colombia we don't usually go out to eat. We try to save a lot of money by eating at home. You know, we like to eat at home, so it's not like we eat too much outside. Also, since we eat at home, we make pretty much like homemade food. Our diet's based mostly on rice and potatoes, yuca, or plantains. So, but for us in my region, in Santander, if your meal doesn't have rice, it can be considered a meal. So that's pretty important. So we cook rice, usually with plantain. This is yuca, or maybe it could be a soup for if you don't feel very great. And protein. It could be chicken. It could be beef, or it could be pork. Either of those. Right now, because of the quarantine, you can't call to a restaurant to get food. But honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. Even if it's possible, but I wouldn't do it. So we eat 3 times a day. The breakfast is always around between 6 at 8 a.m. Then lunch is usually at noon, between noon 12 and 1 p.m. That's the time, the hour. And dinner, it could be around 7, 8 p.m. The most important meal here is lunch. So it's the biggest meal. Breakfast, yes, it could be something small. It could be like eggs with arepa, or how do you describe arepa? It's like a pancake made of, I think pancake, something like that.
Like a biscuit, but flat.
Yeah, a biscuit but flat. So it could be something like that. For lunch, it's a big meal, and for dinner, it could be again something small. It could be eggs. It could be, for example, my home, we eat usually more than other homes. So we eat maybe rice again with yuca or papa or plantains. So to keep ourselves because of our high metabolism. So that's why you have to eat that. So that's pretty much how we eat here, and it hasn't changed much during the quarantine because we have access to everything. We still have access. The supermarkets are open, stores and everything. So it's not a big change for us. So also the prices haven't changed either. So that's pretty good too. Okay, the next question is about what do you think about Donald Trump? I'm gonna answer that for my government, and she's gonna answer about Donald Trump. So, what do you think about my government? I think they're handling as better as they can. People are being very, very tough with their government, and I don't blame them. I mean, I know this is something that nobody in the world is trained for. There are no leaders. Nobody has ever been trained for this. So I think everybody's trying to do their best. Of course, every country has to protect their citizens. And I think mine is doing a good job by, keeping us in quarantine, and even if it's closing borders and everything, even though for some people it's like too arbitrary or too much. But hey, that's what you gotta do to protect ourselves. So I think they're doing a good job, and people, I hope they follow instructions. It's not a big deal. It's just staying home. So that's what I think about my government.
Yes, I agree. I feel like nobody knew how to handle the situation. I feel like they maybe should have handled things sooner, but I don't know if that would have helped or not. Nobody really does. I think for the most part, the U.S. is doing a fairly good job, yes. They're closing things down that need to be closed, schools and things like that, and they're making sure people are getting the education they need even though they don't have schools open. Yes, for where I'm from, Wisconsin, closing bars and stuff was the hardest thing, but they did it, and it's, not going to be easy, but they're doing what they can to make us better, I guess. I don't know.
How do we cheer in our country? Well, we don't. This is wine. We don't usually drink wine.
It's all we had at the house right now.
Well, here drink a lot of beer and other beverages like aguardiente, which is translated to hot water, I guess, and rum. So, but this is what we got. So, what we do is we say salud.
Salud.
I can't drink. And in English is, of course.
You say cheers, salute, whatever. You just drink.